What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. I want to personally take this time out to acknowledge a brother who I have been hard on ever since he came into the battle rap community because I'm acknowledging him, not apologize. I'm acknowledging him because I see he made an improvement. And at times when you give constructive criticism, it can light a fire up under a person and push them into greatness. That's what a lot of these brothers don't understand when they be like, man, truth, truth is like real bold in some of the predictions and things he say about battle rappers and things like that. Yes, I am, because I'm blatant, straight to the point. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm not gonna fake nothing. I'm gonna let you know where you err at, where you hurting at. I'm gonna let you know you may not be as good as you say you are, because these things don't help you. They hurt you. And you'll find yourself going into a lot of these battles under the impression that you just that good because the circle that you surround yourself with is yes men's who don't have the boldness or courage or integrity, to be honest with you, to tell you the truth, to fix and correct the things where you hurt at, and it end up digging a deeper hole for you. So I light fires up under people to push them into greatness, to push them into improvement, you know? So that's one of the reasons why I also say I don't blog on up and coming battle rappers. I don't. I don't. If you want to get my attention, then you have to be fire. I'm not finna blog on everybody. You know how many battle rappers it is trying to battle rap, trying to get put on, trying to get. And don't get me wrong, I want to help a lot of people, but you got to understand this takes something out of me. This takes something out of me. And it means something to the people who I entertain, the people who click on this channel to watch me. This means something to them also. So certain topics and things I talk about, they not interested in. So I've been here long enough to understand how this thing works. Okay? So it's no personal knock to nobody. I'm just not available to some degree to everybody. Okay, but with that being said, though, I definitely want to acknowledge this brother, and I want to congratulate him on his victory that he had. Again, I've been, I'm not going to, let me change that. I ain't been hard on this brother. These are grown men we talking about. Grown men who should be respectable enough to accept constructive criticism, okay? Especially when they know it's true. If I said something that wasn't true, then let's assess the situation. Let's look back on what I said, and let's put it together. Let's put it together. Just like I do when I'm in the studio. When I'm in the studio and I'm working with people, most rappers who come in my studio already think they fire. They already believe that nobody is better than them. And they believe when they come into my studio to show anybody out that's in the studio or I'm working with or that might be the one we pushing right now. So they come in the studio thinking that nobody in here can beat me, especially the person who call himself producing them, which would be me. They don't expect for me to be as good as I am when they find out, like, damn. So when they come in there, they already believe that they the best and they don't need to be fixed and ain't nothing wrong with them. Only for when they get here and they come and then they get to rapping and then I stop it. Then I tell them where they wrong, where they fall off at, and then they be like, "What you talking about, man? That was wrong." Then they say, "Play it back." Go on, play it back. I play it back, but guess what I do? I take out the beat, because you're not finna hide around the beat. You're gonna hear what you really said, a cappella. To hear everything you said, and I'm gonna show you where you fell off at. You're not finna hide behind a dope beat to cover up your rap. So when I let them hear where they error that without the beat, then they be like, yeah, oh yeah, I see. Right. Matter of fact, most of the time to get them started, I write a verse. Even though that verse ain't gonna be on there, I set the tone. I the one who established the bar. Get on this level. You either get on this level or you get over the level, but you got to get on the level. So constructive criticism. The Bible says you teach a wise man, he will love you, but try to correct a fool, he'll hate you. People who want to do better and people who understand their flaws and error, when you correcting them and they know that it's real and true, they would embrace it and accept it and respect and appreciate you more. But a fool who don't want to better themselves, a person who actually stuck in their ways, who feel that there is no room for improvement in them, they wouldn't like nothing like that. Who that nigga talking to? What are you talking to? I always like when somebody tell me how I could better my life, even when it's something pertaining to what I'm doing wrong in my life. I never go against things like that because I know it's doing nothing but building a better me. That's all it's doing. It's building a better me. It's helping me to become a better person. Rather, I'm working on more forgiveness, more patience. I'm humbling myself. Rather, I'm opening up my understanding to venture out to do new things, you know what I'm saying? Or, just investigating other things, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to my future and things like that. So it's things like that I'm always looking forward to improving in my life. So with that being said, I want to acknowledge this brother because I have been very critical on him, but only because of my experience of what I know. And the things I was saying was true. I never said nothing wrong about this person at all. I just acknowledged that he's not good enough for what's going on right now when he was rapping and the things he was doing. And even though other people see my thing is you have to earn my respect. I mean, not in a way, okay, 2 levels of respect. First of all, I respect everybody out the gate. So you don't have to earn that. Even if you undeserving of respect, I give it to you anyway, out of respect for who I am. But there's another level of respect when it comes to respecting your talents, your gifts. You know what I'm saying? That you have to earn. You have to convince me that your gifts and your talents is worth me acknowledging. You know what I'm saying? To give the stamp of approval on it. And I didn't believe when this brother returned back to battle rap that he was going to get the red carpet from me. No, you have to prove yourself because the history of battle rap proves me this. When y'all legends, so-called legends, come back, y'all don't do so well against people who've been here, who understand the culture of battle rap for what it is right now today, and they familiar with the format of what battle rap is that y'all haven't adjusted to because you ain't been here yet. You ain't been here. So no, you have to prove you in tune with the community. So no, I'm not so easily giving that up. But I must say that I was impressed with your last showing. So I want to take this time to acknowledge Reed Dollaz for doing a phenomenal battle against Rum Nitty. And you beat him. You beat him fair and square, I believe. You beat him 3-0. And to your credit, this was a good Rum Nitty. This wasn't the bad Rum Nitty. So it ain't like you beat a choking Rum Nitty. It ain't like you beat a Rum Nitty who didn't come prepared. This was a good Rum Nitty. Another credit to you. You actually beat a certified top 5 battle rapper right now today. That's what you did. And that's a lot to build on, to grow on. So I hope that you take this time to first congratulate yourself for wanting to improve. Because that's what I seen in you. You wanted to improve. Certain people don't want to improve. Like Cassidy, he don't want to improve. Okay? So you wanted to improve. I don't know if 40 Cal, I got to see what 40 Cal do today. But I don't know if he may want to improve depending on what he did. But I commend you for wanting to improve. And I also like the fact that you starting out terrible on your comeback allowed you to humble yourself. That you don't do all this high side jacking and all that because you don't deserve that type of talk. You didn't deserve that type of talk based upon your other showings before this. So I like the fact it allowed you to humble yourself and gave you time to build on. And as you progressed and got better in some battles, it seems like you're starting to understand the format to what battle rap is now. Okay? So I hope pushing forward, you continue to build and go forward and don't have a setback. Take constructive criticism. Align yourself up with trusted battle rappers who have your best interest that you respect, that when you sparring with or entrusting to hear your rounds, they will be honest with you. Okay? Another thing I want to clear up with you, brother. So I commend you on that. Congratulations, man. I was impressed. You did your thing. I was impressed with what you did, but I was disgusted because I actually wanted you to lose. But you didn't. You won, you know? And I commend you on that, brother. Two other things I want to address with you. These face-offs. Since you would be here in battle rap, because after you did that win to Rum Nitty, that was like the deciding factor of where your career go. That was like the last one to decide where your career go from here on out. If you would have lost to Rum Nitty, you probably wouldn't be getting no more battles. But since you beat Rum Nitty and a good Rum Nitty, most likely, that resurrected your career and gave you at the least 2 to 3 more battles. So with that being said, moving forward for you, here's the thing, Reed, because I don't want you to hurt yourself. You need to understand this part of the game of what battle rap is. Selling the product. Your name is just not enough. And I know you be wanting to just roll off that. But bro, you are in the community now. You are locked in. So when you have these face-offs, I be appalled at how you handle yourself in these face-offs like you don't understand what a face-off is. Then you get to the point where you act like you too real or too gangster or too, you know what I'm saying, too grown to not participate in a real face-off, how a face-off's supposed to go. And that's bad when you're trying to get people to buy into what you're doing. Because it is about the fans at the end of the day. This is entertainment. So you can't say, well, I don't do the face-off. I don't do all that stuff. Like you be trying to say, bro, this is a part of it. This is in your contract. This is a part of it. And it ain't for you to sit there on your butt just thinking that your name is good enough for you to just sit there. No, brother. And you ain't got to fake no beef or do nothing like that. But man, you got to stand on what you stand on, and you got to own up. You got to take ownership of what you say and what you got and what you're going to do and what you stand for and who you are and what city you represent. Stop being in these face-offs, sitting down, thinking that you better than everybody else. No. Sell the battle, bro. Sell the battle. Get your head out of the cloud. Sell the battle, bro. So I don't want to see none of that no more. Sitting down, acting like you ain't got to do. I'm talking about a real face off, not none of this fake stuff like, you gonna see tomorrow. You gonna see tomorrow. Oh yeah, I respect this pen. I respect what you do. This is a face off, not an orientation, not a job interview. This is a face off. It's entirely different. You are facing off with your opponent, and you got to sell this thing, even if you don't mean it. So that's constructive criticism for you moving forward on that. The last thing I want to address, and I'm done. Man, get that man back their money, man. If you took them people money and you didn't give them the services that they required when they gave you that money, man, get them people back their money. That ain't good. That ain't stand up. That ain't real. Get them people back their money, bro. That's not right, man. That's not right at all. Do unto others as you would want done unto yourself, man. Because I guarantee you don't get away with those things. And that $600 that you took from that person, if it's true that you took that $600 from them people like it's being allegedly said, listen, you're going to come out of your pockets more than that. Trust me when I tell you this. Trust me to take it from a man of God who know how God works, who God ain't failed yet. Let me tell you something. That's going to come and get you. You're going to come out of your pocket if you haven't already. You're going to have to come out of your pocket more than $600. Get that man back his money. Get that curse off your life. When you steal, you put a curse on your life that financially things are going to fall down all around you, causing you to come out of your pocket more than what you stole. Get that man back that money, man. Be stand up and respect your fan base and respect your supporters who support you enough to want to put extra money in your pocket. Don't do people like that who support you, brother. And stop using this black skin to get over on black people. With that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment. That's some question. It's yours. Hit the link in the description box. Subscribe to Battle Truth.